choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
On my mark, all stages to internal power. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. Shot fighter will provide yeah, that comes at 11:36 on base.
Where they left off, and that appears to be on track.
VHF and S-band, how do you read? Over.
Houston, Apollo 11 CDR, loud and clear.
Roger, read.
Ready to go. Safety US command system, disable power down EIU and verify clear to rearm the command system as required.
Station, stand by.
Voice network.
ETS. EPS.
Go. Canary network, Net 1.
SDS.
You're loud and clear, Canary. Thank you.
MSP.
Standby
STC.
We don't have
VHF for S-band uplink voice. We're checking.
Firing at 72 degrees, 03 minutes, 34 seconds.
That's already back to confirmation. 72 degrees, 03 minutes, 34 seconds.
Yes, copies. Houston, fly, you copy?
Go ahead.
All right, TV.
Houston, fly.
CSAT.
Go.
All right, CSA, anything monitored?
And attention on 232, this is the launch director performing the final poll for launch. Verified no constraints and go for launch. EGS Program Chief Engineer.
EGS Program Chief Engineer verifies that the EGS, SLS, and Aurorium Program Chief Engineers have no constraints and are go for launch.
Copy, Greg. Thank you. EGS Chief Safety Officer.
The EGS CSO verifies the SLS, Orion, and EGS CSOs have no constraints and are go for launch.
Copy, John. Thank you. Range weather. Weather has no constraints and weather is go for launch. Copy LWO and Mission Manager.
Launch Director, Mission Manager on 232. The mission management team has been pulled. You have a go to proceed with terminal count and launch of Artemis 1.
I copy all, thank you. And NTD, Launch Director.
Go ahead, Launch Director.
Yes, sir. On behalf of all the men and women across our great nation who have worked to bring this hardware together to make this day possible, and for the Artemis generation, this is for you. At this time, I give you a go to resume count and launch Artemis 1.
Copy, Launch Director, and thank you. All right, we do have a couple of steps to configure, and then we will be ready to resume the clock. CVSE, NTD.
CVSC here.
Initiate recording of Orion cameras at this time.
In work.
R, NTD.
RSR here.
Perform the booster ignition SMA arm rotation enable.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, ignition. 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
Roger, clock. Clock start flight, Roger. That's go all engines, Roger. Clear the power. Roger, we got a roll program. Flight 5. Roger, 13.
.00.624.
Say again.
1332:00.624.
1 seat, Cal.
What was that little bit of noise we just took in there?
How you, Cal?
Roger,
Roll is complete and pitches program. Roger, roll, Roger, pitch.
Stand by for 1 Bravo. Mark, 1 Bravo.
1 Bravo.
Go, Retro. Liftoff. 1, 3, 5, 6, 2, 0, 0, 7, 8. Roger, ZS the same. The ZS the same. Dynamic.
Okay, Roger, how you, booster? There's a flight 31
1, 3,
Oh, Houston, you're good at 1 minute.
4, 3, 0, 2. Spacecraft. 1, 3, plus 3, 2, plus 0, 0, decimal 7, 8. Launch estimate were as predicted.
Alright, I'm flight, how you? That's a good flight.
Correct.
Good flight. That's a good flight. Roger.
Sound suppressor water now flowing
15.
under the ML. And here we go.
10.
Hydrogen burn-off igniters initiating. 7, 6, 5. 4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
All 4 RS-25 engines on the core stage and 2 solid rocket boosters now propelling the vehicle at 128 miles per hour. Hearing good control on the roll from teams in Mission Control Houston. All good calls so far. Now 30 seconds into the flight of Artemis 1. First milestone will be for the vehicle to pass through max Q in about 1 minute and 9 seconds into launch. This is the greatest period of atmospheric force on the rocket. SLS now traveling 607 miles per hour.
Booster. Go ahead, Booster. You get us some good data. Yeah, we're going to have to go over it. Go, flight. Guidance. Go, flight. Go, flight. Go, flight. Good as 7 minutes.
Follow 11, go at 7 minutes.
11
Okay, we've got
Roger, your go from the ground at 7 minutes. Level sense arm at 8+17. Outboard cutoff at 9+11.
Coming up on 21 minutes since liftoff.
Stand down. Straight shadow. And more forward. And more forward. Drift into the right a little. 30. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Forward. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.